Cav. Have you ever walked into a home and noticed how the layout just seems to flow perfectly, while another feels awkward and disjointed? It's a subtle thing, but the way a space is arranged can completely change how we feel and function within it. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about the underlying logic of a home's design. A more complete exploration of these architectural principles can be found in specialized design materials, too. The concept of a floor plan is something we encounter all the time, whether we're looking for a new apartment, planning a renovation, or even just rearranging furniture. It's essentially a map of a home viewed from above, showing the relationships between rooms, spaces, and physical features like walls, doors, and windows. Understanding these plans is a common skill, but truly appreciating the thought behind a great one is a bit of an art. Now, modern lives. The way we use our homes has shifted dramatically. A few generations ago, homes were often made of many small, separate rooms, each with a single, dedicated purpose. A formal dining room, a parlor, a kitchen tucked away in the back. This reflected a more formal lifestyle. Today, however, our habits have changed. We multitask, we entertain casually, and our families interact more fluidly throughout the day. This social shift has led to the rise of open-concept floor plans. An open-concept layout, where the kitchen, living room, and dining area merge into one large, cohesive space, is a direct response to our desire for more connected living. It allows a parent cooking in the kitchen to keep an eye on children playing in the living room. It makes hosting a party feel more inclusive, as guests can mingle freely without being cut off by walls. Environmentally, these large open spaces often benefit from better natural light and airflow, as sunlight from one window can illuminate a much larger area. This design choice is a reflection of a more informal, communal, and flexible approach to daily life. On the other hand, there's a growing appreciation for more defined or broken plan layouts. While open concepts are great for social interaction, our modern habits also include a need for privacy and quiet, with more people working from home, attending online classes, or simply needing a peaceful corner to read or relax. The single, large, noisy space can become a challenge. A floor plan with distinct zones or separate rooms can provide necessary acoustic and visual separation. This allows different family members to engage in different activities simultaneously, without disturbing one another. This isn't a return to the rigid, formal rooms of the past, but a thoughtful evolution that acknowledges our need for both community and personal space. Our everyday habits also shape how we interact with a floor plan. Consider the work triangle in a kitchen, the classic design principle that places the sink, refrigerator, and stove in a triangular arrangement. This was designed to make cooking more efficient by minimizing the steps a person needs to take. While this principle still holds value, modern kitchens often serve multiple cooks or are used for more than just meal prep. We might have a coffee station, a homework nook at the island, or a charging station for our devices. A good floor plan today anticipates these varied uses and creates a layout that supports them without creating traffic jams or clutter. Similarly, think about the flow from the entryway. Does it open directly into the main living space, or is there a dedicated mudroom or foyer? In colder or wetter climates, having a transitional space to take off coats and muddy shoes is a practical environmental consideration. It helps keep the rest of the house clean and organized. Our daily routines, like bringing in groceries, doing laundry, or getting ready in the morning, are all made easier or harder by the home's layout. A well-designed floor plan considers these parts of travel and aims to make them as smooth and intuitive as possible. The social context of how we live is perhaps the biggest influence on floor plan trends. The rise of multi-generational living, for example, has created a need for layouts that offer both shared spaces and private suites, sometimes called in-law suites or accessory dwelling units. These floor plans need to balance the desire for family togetherness with the need for individual autonomy. Another social factor is our relationship with the outdoors. Many modern designs emphasize a seamless connection between inside and outside, with large glass doors, patios that function as outdoor living rooms, and windows that frame views of nature. This reflects a growing awareness of the benefits of natural light and a connection to our environment. Observing different floor plans reveals a lot about the priorities and lifestyles of the people who inhabit them. A layout with a large central kitchen and minimal formal space suggests a family that values casual get-togethers and shared meals. A home with multiple small offices or studies points to a household of remote workers or students. Even the placement of bedrooms tells a story. A split bedroom plan, which places the primary suite on one side of the house and secondary bedrooms on the other, is popular with parents who want a bit of separation and privacy from their children. Conversely, a plan with all bedrooms clustered together might be preferred by families with very young kids. It's interesting to see how these elements come together. The arrangement of public versus private zones is a key consideration. Public spaces like the living room, kitchen, and dining room are typically located near the entrance, while private spaces like bedrooms and bathrooms are set further back. The transition between these zones should feel natural. You shouldn't have to walk through a bedroom to get to the kitchen. For instance, this logical organization is a hallmark of good design and is a common feature you'll notice in well-planned homes. Ultimately, a floor plan is more than just a technical drawing. It's a blueprint for living that shapes our daily routines, influences our social interactions, and affects our overall sense of well-being within our own homes. The choices made in a floor plan, whether to have an open layout or defined rooms, where to place the kitchen, how to connect to the outdoors, are all responses to the fundamental question of how we want to live. 2. It's a fascinating and common aspect of our built environment that reflects our changing needs, habits, and values as a society. If you want a clearer understanding of what's happening and why it develops, there's a detailed explanation available.